Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This is Dr. Haque from Holistic Health Clinic. Today, I'm joining with you regarding your all types of health problem. Please write your comment, and I'll be happy to reply your any concern and question you have. More specifically, today I'll be talking about fatty liver. You know, many of us had an issue and has been suffering with fatty liver. They don't even know. And I get that a lot. Patients come to me, okay, Dr. Haque, I'm doing well, but I have this problem. My doctor said my liver enzyme is good, but I'm suffering this is a problem. Then I see this is the problem because your body do not show liver issue unless it become beyond the level. So, for instance, until it's lost its liver function 80 to 90%, it doesn't show in enzyme level. So this is the down part of the diagnosis. It's hard to diagnose, so that's why it's called silent killer. And a lot of people are suffering. According to data, 25% American are suffering fatty liver disease. So, my dear patients and audience, today I'll be talking about this silent killer, fatty liver disease, what to do, why that happened, and what are the steps you follow to get rid of completely from fatty liver. So, write your question and comments below. I'll be happy to reply. And please, if you're watching, pause the video and share with everyone so that everyone can get benefited from my evidence-based research. And many of you who don't know yet about my credential, I am a doctor in bioorganic chemistry, and also I am doctor in natural medicine, which is called doctor in naturopathy, ND. I also studied nutrition in Harvard University, and I had a medical research, University of Texas Medical Branch. So that's my credential, and I'm licensed holistic practitioner and board certified doctor of naturopathy. That's my credential based on my experience in my doctoral study, my medical research, my Harvard research, and my holistic experience, and my specialty, which is functional medicine. All together, based on my experience with my patients, I'm going to share with you what the best thing you could do for your fatty liver issue. If you don't have fatty liver issue, still you have some things going on, which is symptom like a weakness, tiredness, fatigue, and then pain here and there, and this kind of chronic disease. Every type of problem, if you go root cause is fatty liver. So that was my topic today. Please pause the video, share it with your friend. And I have some patient in Hispanic and some patient also speak in Bangla. Please write your question in English so I can connect with you, okay? So pause the video, share with everyone, okay? I'm going to give you 10 seconds to share with your friends. Okay, I'm back. So those of you waiting for your question answer, please write your question answer below here, and please write down where you're from. So this is a globalized world. We all can be connected with a Zoom, with this live video. Please write your name and your age, your question, and write where you're writing from, and then we can see all the people around the globe we are having in a live meeting. We can chit chat, right? Okay, please make sure write your name and details, age, and where you're from. And so right now, today, I'll go over why fatty liver is so pandemic or epidemic. And in this pandemic, why this becomes so dangerous and why it is so dangerous that you should be careful. And what are the steps you should follow to get rid of fatty liver completely. That's what my focus today, guys. Stay with me. So first of all, why fatty liver is become so pandemic? The reason is it is silent. You don't see what's going on unless it's liver cannot function anymore, and then liver enzymes went high. You feel so much fatigue and tired, and your doctor will tell you, oh, you have your enzyme is normal, you're good, but it doesn't show the data all the time. According to research, 70% chronic patient, 70% patient who have health issue, chronic health issue, they have a fatty liver, they have a huge fatty liver issue, maybe severe, maybe, and if you don't take care of it, it's gonna go to liver cirrhosis, and at the end it becomes a liver cancer. We don't want that, right? So, but today my goal is to give you very practical, and I am always practical, right? So I'm going to give you practical experience, what I see on my patients, how they get rid of fatty liver completely, how they heal their fatty liver. By healing liver, they become healthy. They are able to get rid of liver disease completely and other chronic disease as well. So we also need to know why fatty liver is so dangerous. Fatty liver is so dangerous because we should understand that liver has more than 5,000 functions. If liver cannot do the function well, then body suffer. For instance, if I mention you the major function that you need to know the liver has been doing whole day for you. It's like an office manager. Liver working as a manager of your body to support your body, to clean your body, to support the digestion, support the vitamins, support the mineral, to detox your body. For instance, you're eating food which has a glucose, or calorie, right? So glucose, this liver stores as a glycogen, and then whenever you need, so that you don't eat glucose, they can supply you. So it stores the calorie, sugar, the glycogen whenever you need to do that. Second thing is, for instance, fatty food. If you eat a fatty food, you need a bile, right, to emulsify and digest the fatty food. So liver produces bile to emulsify the fatty food. See, otherwise you don't digest the fat. You see, and then this bile is stored in a gallbladder, and then released whenever you need to digest fat. And if you take the gallbladder out, that is a big problem. You don't have enough bile, you don't digest the fat, and you get foggy brain, you get weak and lethargic, you don't have energy. So bile production. One more thing is liver produces LDL. LDL, people think it's a bad cholesterol, but liver produces whenever needed. When you have so much inflammation, so much infection, liver need to produce LDL to kill that, to support the body when you need your help. So it produces cholesterol as needed. It doesn't mean that it does the bad job. No, it helps your body whenever you need to get rid of infection and any kind of inflammation or wound or damage. Also, liver store vitamins. For instance, you taking some vitamins, you're taking a some kind of cheese, butter, or milk, or ghee, or kind of healthy fat that makes your vitamin D, A, all kinds of fat soluble vitamins, even water soluble vitamin too. So liver hold it for you and then supply to your body. So also, when you're eating something, you're digesting, so liver get all the nutrients through small intestine and supply to the body whenever you need. So liver not only store, it also circulate the healthy nutrients throughout the body. For instance, toxin. Throughout our life, we've been taking a lot of chemicals, with the medicine chemical, with the environmental pollution, all kind of chemicals that we're taking by mistake or purposely. All chemical doesn't kill us because liver can take them and then pack it up and store and save us from the disease. You see, liver does such an amazing job by cleansing our system. So imagine liver is not working well. It's very dangerous, right? So there's more than 5,000 liver function. I'm talking just few of them. For instance, you're producing hormone whenever you need. So whenever body produces excess hormone, who cleans that excess hormone? Liver, right? So that is why it's extremely important to take care of your liver, because it does all the major function. And if you don't do properly, body suffer with a malnutrient, toxicity, bad circulation, polluted blood, and then too much inflammation and damage here and there. And then it produces all the chronic disease. You see, this is very important to take care of your liver, to know the liver function, to understand that liver is extremely, extremely important. And if you don't take care of the liver, it's going to have liver cirrhosis, it's going to go to the cancer. So this is very important to know the liver function, to know why liver is so powerful and important, to know that why liver is so important to cleanse, to support the body, to get rid of other disease, and not to lead to major or chronic diseases. Now I'd like to mention why all my patients ask me why I got fatty liver. So let me tell you today why you got fatty liver. I know many of you are asking questions. Please write your question in here. I'll be happy to answer your question once I'm done what I'm talking right now, which is 3 top reasons I'm going to mention today. There's many reasons, but 3 top reasons, which is the 3 top reasons is insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is directly connected to fatty liver. How? When you have insulin resistance, for instance, you're taking a lot of sandwich, burger, cake, pastry, cereal, pizza, and then all kind of bagels. So you've been taking morning with a carbohydrate, lunch with a carbohydrate, snacks carbohydrate, dinner carbohydrate. So throughout the whole day, you're taking carbohydrate, and you're doing this months, after years and decades. That's our life. That's sad. Standard American diet. This sad diet giving us a lot of carbohydrate or sugar or glucose that makes insulin resistance, and body cannot handle it. When you have insulin resistance, too much insulin comes, makes a hormonal imbalance, and this insulin resistance also makes your hunger hormone. That's also storing a lot of glycogen in the liver, and that makes us TG, triglyceride high, that makes us liver fat. So insulin resistance tightly directly connected to fatty liver. That's you gotta be careful. And second thing is unhealthy fat. So unhealthy fat, what does that mean? Imagine what fat we eat. We eat chicken, right? We eat fat with a cheese, butter, ghee, right? This cheese and butter is not real cheese. The meat we eat is not a real meat. What do? We grow in the farm, put some steroid, put some hormone, put some antibiotic to survive, and feed them toxic food and unhealthy grain, GMO grain. These animals giving us the meat, this meat is not a real meat. This is toxic, dangerously toxic. And cow, we're feeding the unhealthy grain. You are not feeding the right food. So the cheese and butter we're getting is not healthy. We're getting meat is not healthy. So all the fat molecule we're eating is not healthy. And this unhealthy fat making our liver inflamed and toxic. So that's you gotta be careful with a unhealthy fat. And unhealthy fat also making triglyceride high too, because unhealthy fat makes indigestion. Indigestion makes insulin resistance. So unhealthy fat and too much carbohydrate together makes very severe and chronic fatty liver disease. And it goes to cirrhosis, it goes to liver failure, it goes to cancer. So number 3 is chemical load. Imagine we taking lots of chemical as a deodorant, as a shampoo. You thinking you cleaning your head with a shampoo is good? No, this shampoo, this toxic chemical, even soap, that goes into the body. You're taking perfume and personal care, everything has a chemical that goes to your body. You're taking a lot of over-the-counter medicine. This too much medicine, even some people taking right prescription for whole life, it's not healthy. This all medicine goes to the body and toxicating the liver, storing into the liver, and waiting to make a liver cirrhosis or liver failure. So all chemical load, all the preserved food, all the canned food, all kind of processed food have a toxic chemical. And processed food itself is toxic because body doesn't know how to digest it, and that hurts the liver. So these three main reasons you get fatty liver. Number one is insulin resistance, too much carbohydrate consumption throughout the life. Number two, unhealthy fat. Number three is toxic or chemical overload, what comes in our life in day-to-day basis. So I hope if you have any question, please let me know. Write your question here. I see many of you write. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you that what you could do to get rid of fatty liver, or how can you reverse fatty liver completely naturally without any chemical on it. If you don't tells you take this drug, your liver gonna be fine, don't trust it. There is no proven medicine drug is available to reverse your fatty liver. So what you do? You do it naturally. Number one is a omega-3. I do have some omega-3, but I don't recommend that because someone is really need it, then I do them. I have different types of cod liver oil, and different company that which is I see NRT wise, which is the best. I give them, but get the real omega-3 from the grass-fed meat. Get the from the healthy, all kind of nuts, walnut, peanut, walnut, and tri nut, and then pistachio, and then all kind of almond. Take all kind of nuts and grass-fed meat, and then bone broth. Bone broth has a lot of mineral, a lot of amino acid. You can always try to take some coconut oil. It's very good for liver. You can also get some organic animal liver, like a chicken, organic chicken liver, like a grass-fed cow liver. That also is pure organ, support organ. That also will help your liver. So number one thing is omega-3 fatty acid on all other healthy acid. Number two is fasting, keto, as well as nutritional keto. When I say keto, I like to say nutritional keto. You're going to be fasting to autophagy, to cleanse your body, and autophagy is very important. Fasting, because Dr. Bose got Nobel Prize in 2016 only to discover how autophagy cleans your body, to eat up your toxin chemicals. So when you're fasting, liver can cleanse up, body can cleanse itself. And then when you eat food, make sure sorry for interrupt. So what I was saying that the top 5 way to reverse your fatty liver, right? Number one, I said, I hope I'm still on the live. Yeah, I'm not still on the live. So number one, I said omega-3 fatty acid and all other healthy fat like a grass-fed meat, coconut oil, bone broth, and organic animal liver. And number two, I said fasting and keto. Keto has to be nutritional. Do fast 16 to 18 hours or 20 hours with some herbal tea, and then add some turmeric. Also, take some kind of enzyme to digest your fat well and get a healthy fat, and with lots of plant-based food. Plant-based food, which I call nutritional keto, with healthy fat. Take some enzyme, or if you have any types of health issue like a bacterial overgrowth or fungal issue, any kinds of yeast or candida, or any types of parasite issue, support that with a probiotic, and then get a healthy keto with a plant-based diet. That's going to be wonderful. And number three is certain types of plant. It helps because especially who has the glutathione. Glutathione, for instance, garlic, onion. This glutathione can cleanse the liver fat, liver toxicity is scientifically very much proven. A lot of research came out. You can take a look at some of our journal articles. Also, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, 2 spoons before your meal, that will be tremendously helpful to clean your liver. And also, you can try some bitter food and sour food, also helpful for the liver to get rid of excess fat, to support the regrow the liver cell and cleanse and de-inflammate your liver. Number 4 is some supplement are proven they are effective. For instance, I have some in my desk right now. Milk thistle. About milk thistle, there are hundreds of publications that how milk thistle plant is helpful for liver detox, for fatty liver. So milk thistle you can get it with a tea. You can get a pill format. You can get this one I use because this is a very most powerful one. I applied on my patients. I found very much powerful. And again, our patients don't come for fatty liver, but once as I'm specialized in functional medicine and natural integrative medicine, when a patient comes to us, we see any types of patient, like some comes from cancer or diabetes or heart disease, right, autoimmune disease. So what do? We don't treat the disease. When they come to the disease, we look at the root causes. What made this kind of diseases? We support the body with a maybe nutritional deficiency, maybe bacterial fungal overgrowth, maybe lack of probiotic, maybe there is a hormonal imbalance, maybe there is a acid are not there, maybe there is a heavy metal growth, or any type of problem. We see what's going on and we support the body, and most of the time I support the body and disease is going to go away. We can get rid of disease because we're closing the avenue what causing those disease, right? That's how we do in functional medicine. So our patient come to us, I see they have a chronic disease health issue, and we see that they have a fatty liver too, because we see it by muscle test, and I saw this is very powerful. I don't have any business with them. I don't make money with talking about that, but I see this is effective. I'm talking about that. And there is some other supplement like a turmeric forte. Turmeric is not enough, but you can add turmeric with some kind of black pepper. Turmeric with the black pepper or fenugreek together is very powerful for detoxing liver. Or turmeric forte, this made by standard process. They have a turmeric with I see fenugreek, and it was 5:1 ratio. That's also powerful. I see on my patients who have a liver issue. Again, people don't come with a liver issue, but they have a liver issue because they have a chronic disease. So number 5 is, according to Chinese traditional medicine, TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, is someone have a pain in their heart, someone got hurt by by some relatives or friends. So what happened? Their liver get inflamed because they can't forgive them. They got hurt emotionally. So if someone hurts you and you don't forgive them, you keep them in your mind, that's hurting your liver. So don't hold the pain that other people is trying to give you. Get rid of those kind of painful relationship and forgive others. Make a list of the people who giving you pain and cancel that out literally, so that you can heal them emotionally. You can support your liver. Again, in integrative medicine, natural integrative medicine or functional medicine, what we do, we support the body with all different Ayurveda, herbal, Chinese, Oriental, all kinds of functional medicine, all kinds of natural therapy completely. That's what we call natural integrative medicine. We support the body to get rid of any types of health problem. We don't treat disease. We look at what avenue are causing the disease. Cut the avenue, stop the avenue, support the person. They can get rid of health problem. So right now, I'll answer your question, please. Thank you for asking all the questions. First question I see. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, I'm doing well. Joed, I have fatty liver grade 1, and my pee is yellow. Also my eyes. What step need to do for this? Your eyes is yellow. That means your bilirubin, which is a yellow pigment that not come into your body, and that's making this color, right? So what should you do? Simple is, as I said, stop the carbohydrate, all the processed food, all the toxic oil, hydrogenated oil, and canola oil, peanut oil, that's a dangerous oil. That's not a canola oil. That's not a peanut oil. That's chemically made oil. Stop that. Stop them, all the oil. Add healthy ketogenic diet with a lots of plant-based food. And you'll see liver will function very well. Get some apple cider vinegar before your meal. You'll see amazing results. You'll see, and then make sure you do exercise, you do fasting, and you should be fine. And if you only even vitamin D3, vitamin D3 and K2 is very powerful as well for reversing type 1 or any types of any grade liver disease or or any types of problem, for instance, cirrhosis, even liver failure. You can slowly, liver can regenerate when you support the milk thistle, vitamin D, essential fatty acid, omega-3, and cod liver. And as I said, I have one omega-3 as well. You can take a look. This is made by biotics. Some biotics product you can get from the Amazon too. So I hope that helps. And sir, my bilirubin is 1.9. How to control? To control bilirubin, you have to fix the liver. Simple. How to fix liver? Fixing liver, as I said, get rid of all the carbohydrate, exercise, add healthy fat, add bone broth, add apple cider vinegar before the meal, and add some animal liver, like organic animal liver. Liver support liver if it's pure liver, not the toxic liver. Okay, you have to get the real animal. Okay, from the naturally. And also, as I said, get the vitamin D, milk thistle, get the omega-3 fatty acid. Also, turmeric will help, but don't take too much turmeric. Too much turmeric inflammate or hurts. This you'll see some discomfort on the gallbladder if you get too much turmeric. Okay, I hope you got your question. You got your question answered. And then Akram, you wrote, please give me some advice for paralyzed patient. Very, very good question. For paralyzed patient, basically, we need to look at where paralysis came from. If it paralyzed from a stroke, we have to support the nerve, right? We have to support their heart, support their essential fatty acid with the vitamins that you need. So again, for the paralyzed patient, or any patient, like someone we got a Parkinson's patient a few weeks ago. So within a week, she feels better. What did I do? I looked at the avenue, what causing her Parkinson's disease. So likewise, paralyzed patient, we need to look at what are the underlying issues that patient has. And we fix that, and definitely patient will feel very well. So to look at the underlying cause, what caused that health problem, what caused that paralyzed. Otherwise, without looking at the all medical report, only simple thing you can do, support the liver, of course, get the essential fatty acid, get the vitamin D, and try to get used to the keto. And if you have a digestion problem, add some enzyme and probiotic to improve digestion. That's all I have for you guys today, and thank you for joining. And I'll again see you next Friday and Saturday to answer your question. Please bring your question to me next live, and everybody stay well, and let me know how can I help you. And I'm always here to help. Our clinic phone number is 713-234-1014. Our website is www.holisticlifeclinic.com. Thank you very much. Everyone stay well. This is Dr. Haque from Holistic Health Clinic, and we are located in Houston, Texas. Thank you.